Going live. Anybody there? Hello? Anybody there? Hi. Uh-huh. Hello. Hi, everybody. It's RVRebel Girl. It is Sunday night, and my vaccinator's in the house. Woo, woo. Anybody else here? Danny's in the house. Here's Danny. Danny's in the house. Here she is. She was asleep. Now I woke her up. She's like, "What the heck, Mom?" Hey, Joe Nicole. How are ya? Thanks for coming into the live chat. Where are you at, Joe? Anybody else out there? You got to say something or I don't know you're here. Oh, yeah, Danny says hi. Hi. I woke her up. She was sound asleep. She's not happy about it. She's like, "What are you doing? You waking me up? What are you doing?" We are in Parker, Arizona at the van build. And hey, ninth Element Adventure Live. How are you? Thanks for coming into the stream. Hey, Granny. Holly. Hi. Hey, Dev's Van Adventure. My buddy Dev. She's here. Ninth Element. Now, I heard all about you used to be in an element, right? That's what you used to live in an element instead of a van. Hey, Gus in a bus. Good to see you. You're in Venice, California. Wow. Karen, lovely mess. Oh, rainy, cold Illinois. That's my home state. Michael Storm, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Deb Anderson. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're back to Vegas. Deb's Adventure, Van Adventure. RV Butterfly, hello. State News Service. Hi from New Jersey. Wow. Hey, Strongs. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. My regular vaccinator's here also, and Strong is one of my wrenches as well. Because sometimes I get on at times that Cece Craig can't be here. Thanks for joining, Bob, from New Mexico. Why? Wow. Okay, Ninth Element, you're in Oregon. Cool. Gus in a bus. How are you? Hey, Pamela. Holly McGregor. Oh, I might be thinking of Element Van Life. Yeah, you're right, Holly. The Docs is in the house. So your service dog, Granny, is named Gus also, huh? Oh, the dance party. So Deb's Van Adventure is asking me, how was the dance party? The dance party at the van build was so much fun. Jamie was sitting with Aja at the DJ table almost the whole entire night. He was really taking part in it, and everybody was dancing. It was so cool. It was a lot of fun. Of course, when I did my video, I couldn't, play the music because it was copyright. Hi, Janice. Hello. Jojo, House of Birds. Jojo's in the house, everybody. If you haven't seen Jojo's channel, Jojo came to the Lollapalooza and she travels with her birds. Yeah. And of course, Deb's Van Venture is also kind of like a new full-timer. She was here with and stayed at my campsite here at the van build. We had so much fun. Rhonda, hi Rhonda. Rhonda, Strong's Adventure. I'm missing those WAP biscuits. I had a laugh when they said they were going to make WAP biscuits, and I said, "What's a WAP biscuit?" Does everybody here know what a WAP biscuit is? It's when you buy it like a Pillsbury tube of it and you whop, and that's a whop biscuit. I thought that was hilarious. I never heard that before. Hey, Craig in Mississippi, you went home too soon. I wish you would have stopped by and said hello. I really do. And I haven't done a live chat in a long time. So I thought what better time to do would be right here from the van build. Actually, I have ventured away from the actual van build location in the desert. So I'm parked at the Blue Water Casino RV park. And it was kind of like, if I took my rig to the community park, it was going to cost me $10 to empty my tanks. And it was going to cost me $8 to take a shower. That's $18 right there. It would have cost me money to fill up my water and then gas back and forth. I might as well just come to the RV park because I had to do laundry. And the laundromat here is only $1.25 to wash. And then, a couple quarters, whatever you need to dry. So it was a better deal all the way around. And I'm right on the river. I'm right on the Columbia River, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to stay here tonight and enjoy this. And tomorrow with Danny, we're going to go to the river. Hey, giddy up and go, Melody. And I said Janice and RV Butterfly. Hey, thanks for joining us. What biscuits has tomato gravy on it? Well, you know what? I would dip that in spaghetti gravy any day. Somebody asked me, what's spaghetti gravy? You know what? I'm one of those people that, gravy is something you smother your food in, right? You smother your mashed potatoes with gravy. That's kind of the way I think about it. And, my spaghetti, we call spaghetti sauce that most of you call spaghetti sauce. We call it gravy. A lot of Italians call it gravy. Some call it sauce. Some call it prego or zugu. Zugu is another name for gravy. Linda and Oliver's Adventures. Lindy. It's Lindy. Hey, I was thinking about you today. You have been having a good time here. Lindy joined me at Lollapalooza on my campsite, and she is going to be starting her adventure with her husband here, RVing across the country. So, James Bonner, one of my regular viewers, thank you for joining. I got on here early enough for a lot of people. Z times 24 from New Hampshire, thank you for joining. Welcome. Well, you know what, Craig Tarbox, if you would have just walked up to me, I would have been happy to. We could have talked and got to meet each other. Sorry about that. But I've been the same way where, I'm not really quite sure if somebody's having a conversation and I shouldn't interrupt them or not. But you could have interrupted me. Pup Camper, 58. Hello from Quartzsite. Pup Camper is in Quartzsite. Not that far from me. I'm in Parker. And I am, if anybody that didn't hear me or wasn't in the room when I mentioned it, I am at the Blue Water Casino RV park. And it's going to rain. It's going to rain. Okay, yeah, I'm camping on the river, ninth element. But I'm in the campground because I needed to do laundry and shower and, empty my tanks, and there's no RV dump here. I would have had to go over the mountain, which is really not that far, but it's just a pain, to go over there. And it would have cost me $10 to dump, and if I wanted a shower, it would have cost me $8 to shower, so that would have been $18. That's not counting what it cost me to fill my tank up with fresh water if I need, So, and the gas. So it was really kind of a no-brainer. I think that I just stay at the campground because I could just walk it. Danny and I walked already down to the Colorado River, and we just enjoyed it. I got some pictures of some ducks, in the water. And the water is so clear, you could see right to the bottom. You could see the rocks in the bottom and everything. It's really beautiful. And it's going to be like 80 something degrees tomorrow. I think 84. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, it's supposed to rain. And actually today, trying to get my rig, I don't know if I look red, but I got like red today. Just putting my rig together to pull away from the desert. Let's see. Oh, thank you for reminding people for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yes, Lindy, next year, take your RV to Lollapalooza, and then we'll zip on over here to the Vanville. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Papa Texas is in the house. Hey, a hot sauce challenge. Yes, those are my 3 dachshunators. My Craig, the dachshunator, has been my dachshunator from the very beginning. And Papa Texas, Strong's Adventure, and Six String Steve helped me out on a chat, a couple previous chats when Craig wasn't available. So that's kind of nice. Usually I don't have so many wrenches in the house, but boy, it's nice to have a wrench around. Service geezer. That's usually what you say, Craig. Who had solar pork chops? I didn't see that. Let's see. If you're going to stay in Quartzsite, yes, it is. The LTVA is the best deal, Pup Camper. It is a great deal, $180 flat rate for September through April. And it is. It's a great deal. They don't have showers there, and they don't have laundry facilities there. So I just thought this, for me right now, this was the best thing because I wanted to actually stay here in Parker, and so that I could go back to the Vanville. If it rains, I just don't want to be, in a bad spot when it rains. I don't want to get stuck in there because there's a couple of dips in the roadway that could flood, and I don't know how much it's supposed to rain. Oh, Blue Van Dad made pork chops. Oh, he makes some good stuff in that oven. He really does. I know he was making banana bread or something like that. I saw in his video, but I didn't know he was making pork chops. Cool. Very cool. Yeah. So I got to do a little house cleaning, and man, I was so much sand in my rig. Unbelievable. And it was getting pretty windy. Today it was pretty windy at my campsite. And I was parked right near Badge. And Neil, no legs, no problem. Is Chad here? Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. Thanks for joining. Am I talking too loud? Am I like yelling? I think somebody would have sent me a message if I was yelling. Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for letting me know, Rhonda. Us Italians, we can talk pretty loud, Hey, Chad. Good to have you join. I have my air conditioning on. Can you hear that? Because sometimes it's just so loud and it drives me crazy. But I'm so excited. I can't wait for the next Lollapalooza. I mean, we had so much fun, especially, considering it rained and everything. We still had a great time. Thanks, Strongs. Mr. and Mrs. Strong. Motorhome Max. Hey, Motorhome Max. Hey, Danny. Say hi to Max. Hi, Max. A little kiss. Mwah. Thanks for joining us, Motorhome Max. Destination unknown. Thank you for joining. Yeah. I'm not yelling. I was pretty quiet neighbor, wasn't I? What did you get, Motorhome Mix? Did I miss something? You did. You got to hold Danny. Oh, the kiss. He got the kiss. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Papa got to hold Danny, and I have a picture of Papa Texas holding Danny, and then me, and then camping with the Kellys. Mrs. Kelly was in the car. It was funny because Papa Texas was holding Danny. Chad had the music pretty loud, but that didn't bother me. I heard like boom, 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 boom in the middle of the night. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking 3 o'clock maybe. I was like, who the heck's still up? But it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. Motorhome Max, are you in sunny Florida? Oh, it wasn't you, Chad. Okay. Yeah, that was the last video. Yeah, I woke her up. She was sleeping actually, and I woke her up. Oh, are you in Fort Myers? Oh, I missed my house there. Hi, Twin Sparrow. How's the weather in Fort Myers? I'll be headed there probably middle of December. I'm going to Rocky Mountain. Thanks for joining. Chris, right? Nomad Chris. No, I'm not going to go to the RTR. Dog lover. Hi, dog lover. I love Fort Myers. I lived there for a long time. That's where I worked in law enforcement and retired from. I'm not going to RTR because I didn't plan on going anyway. I had not planned on going even before they announced the new location. But now that, and in the past, when you don't plan on doing something, sometimes you turn around and just change your mind. Like last year, I wasn't going to come to the Vanville, but then I changed my mind and I decided to come to the Vanville because I had not been to a Vanville, and I had the best time of my life. I had a great time, and I got to be with a lot of great people that I was able to camp with. But I didn't plan on going to RTR this year at all. Now that it is going to be at a campground, to me, my personal opinion, that is like going to an RV show and listening to a lecture. You camp somewhere else, and then you got to drive over to the RV show. Now, I have a car. Okay, I have a car, so even if I camp in the desert, I can hop in my car and drive over to the campground. But that's not what I go to RTR for. I have gone in the past. I know who I want to see. Last year, the only person I wanted to see was Creativity RV. I camped outside in the Party R area. And hi, Rhonda from South Carolina. Hey, Totally Kathy. Hi, I hope you're feeling better. So anyway, I parked in the Party R area because I didn't want to go through that deep wash there was so much controversy over. But I only went into the RTR to go listen to Creativity RV and see her. And that's what actually I was able to get her book. She was there. I'd already seen Carolyn Higgins. What's her Carolyn? CRBL Carolyn. I'd already seen her before, and I didn't think she was going to say anything different that I didn't already know. Good, Kathy. I'm glad you're better. Christopher Travels. Hey, you know what? I didn't get to say goodbye when you left, and Carla was going to tell you when she got home that I said goodbye. Don't go away. Doxinator, what do you mean you'll go away? Did somebody tell you to go away? Did I miss something here? Hey, Teresa. Welcome. So I don't know how many, is there anybody in the chat room that's going to go to RTR? It was a great experience. I'm glad I went my first 2 years. It was, I met so many wonderful people, and I did get to hear, like you said, Creativity RV, which was great. My first year, I listened to Carolyn's RV Life, which her lecture, which was really a good lecture that year. Last year, I didn't listen to her lecture. Anybody going that's in the chat? Christopher, are you going to RTR? I don't think Lindy's going. Lindy, are you going to the RTR? I don't think many of, I think that the turnout is not going to be as big as they may anticipate it. Although a lot of people didn't think, several people didn't think that anybody would come to the van build because they had to pay. But I made my donation, and I didn't even stay inside the BLM area that was sectioned off for Jamie's event. But I was there. I covered the event. I advertised for the event. I supported the event. I donated my $75, and I went over there for at nighttime for the fire, campfires and singing karaoke and dancing. It was great. I had a wonderful time. Are you guys like? I'm paused here. Is there? Let's see. Is it nobody saying anything, or am I just missing it? Okay, there it goes. Where is you guys buffering? Yeah, we want Craig. We want you to stay around, or do you need to leave? So you didn't like the change either, Chris? Rocky Mountain. Uh-oh. It's going fast. Got a buzz download one. Take care. Oh, thanks, Motorhome Max. Bye. Thank you. I'm just seeing that post right now. Thank you. Let's see. Spo, not going RTR. Can't break camp to go. Yeah, I don't like breaking camp, And yeah, Kathy, just like you said, you think he shot himself in the foot, I think maybe I'm going to go backward here. Oh, Craig from Mississippi. Kathy's talking about Craig the Doxinator. He's got the same name as you. We call him the Doxinator CC2. Yes, it is a 25-mile drive to go to the event. Actually, I thought it was further than that, but I mapped it wrong when I first wrote something about it. Trey, 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, you got to break camp every day to go there. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Bye, Janice. Thank you for coming by. Oh, thanks, Christopher. Yeah, you know what? Our first year, Christopher and I went both the first year. With our first year, we were both there. We parked right by each other, and I got to do a tour of his little Frankie that went his little pull along that he had. He pulled along with his car. And that was great for the first time. I learned a lot my first RTR. I got to meet a lot of like-minded people who wanted to travel like me. And I wasn't full-time at the time. I was still I was a 75%er then. And then after the RTR, I went to like 90%. Cool, no buffering. But the van bill was $75, but that's $75, even though the BLM parking is free. Okay, but that $75 paid for the porta potties. You know, you got to remember, like, when they have a van bill, they're not making any money off of this. This is not an event that they're not selling t-shirt. Well, he did sell t-shirts this year, but they're not selling a whole bunch of stuff and making money off of it. They are basically, the BLM land is free. You don't have to pay to park on it, but you have to get a permit. When you have over 75 people, BLM requires that you get a permit. So that means Jamie had to pay for a permit, plus he had to pay for insurance in case something happened. And not like that fire in that girl's camper, Cece's camper, that happened before the van bill started. So it had nothing to do with the van bill. But so they have insurance. They had to buy an insurance plan, and then they have to have dumpsters, and they have to have porta potties. So they have a huge dumpster. I forget how many tons that dumpster holds. It's big. And then they had several porta potties, and I priced the porta potties. I think the porta potties alone were like outrageous, because $100 a day for each porta potty. And if you have 10, that's $1,000 a day for 14 days. And then you got your dumpster. And also this year, Jamie had hand washing stations, so you can wash your hands, which was really good. You know, that there were hand sanitizers and hand washing stations. Hi, Christina. Now, so I can't really see it really well because I don't know why it's not coming in. So special. I don't know if that's what that is, but anyway, the dumpster was $900 to rent. Yeah, and that's only for until it fills up. Then they got to pay more money to have it emptied and bring it back if that's the case. Twin Sparrow's going to watch my channel while I'm in Florida while she's doing taxes for people. I should have you do my taxes. I do them myself, but yeah. You said you're in the sewing section. You're volunteer and you're sewing, and you paid your $75. You know, all the volunteers actually paid $75 to also come, because they're volunteering to do work, but they're also, you know, getting work done. Some of them are getting work done. Not all of them. Some of them are getting work done on their rigs as well as volunteering. But then they're using the porta potties, and they're using, you know, the hand washing stations and the trash and everything else, you know. And all the electric that they use for all the generators that they use for the tools, all those big generators that they have to use to power the power tools and charge the batteries and run all the electric. That gasoline every single day. I know I use, you know, 5 gallons. When I had my generator, I think I was using like 3 to 5 gallons a day if I ran my 2000 generator the whole entire time on my old rig when it was cold in the desert last year, and I was running my generator all the time. That adds up, you know, the gasoline. So you can imagine when you're running several generators just for the computer and all the sign-in process, you know, and the lights, so that there's light out there. Otherwise, people are in the pitch dark. And then there's a street light right where we have our spot. There's a street light, but it has no power to it at all. And you know that we powered that light. So it's the only street light in this whole area. There's no street lights out here at all on this Shea Road. But the street light that is there right by the 3 main tents is being powered by the generators that Jamie and Tile and all the other people brought. One of the generators, I don't know exactly which generator, but yeah. So Thanks, Twin Sparrow. You're gonna watch my channel while you're in Illinois, freezing. I hear it's very cold there right now. My son says it's kind of cold. My grandson sent me a picture. He was going to an Iowa game, and I gave him a really warm winter hat last year for Christmas. It says Iowa on it because my daughter-in-law's from Iowa, and they're Iowa fans. They're also Chicago fans for many teams, but I love Tennessee, Pup Camper. Tennessee is a great place. It's one of my favorite places to go. I used to have a condo on English Mountain in Sevierville. It's one of my favorite places to go. Well, yeah, imperfect lioness. People do get suspicious. Hi, Endless RVing. They do get suspicious when people ask for money. Passing time, hi. And if there's money left over. They did have a big, so they had a huge sewing area this year. But you know what? They had a lot of people who came to sew last year, and I don't think they realized that many people were going to show up to sew. And sewing turned out to be a big part of it. People are having material sewn around their reflectix so that they are not so obvious with the reflectix. You know, people see the reflectix in the window and then they think, oh, that's somebody living in their van or that's somebody that lives in their RV. I have a big reflective I'm going to put on my door here that I traded with Deb's van venture. I gave her, I asked her, I says, hey, I got this stuff. Do you want it? It's brand new. So she goes, yeah. And she goes, you want to trade? I'll give you my reflectives for the, we'll do a trade. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. You still there, Deb? Oh, good night, Lindy. Call me tomorrow. Yeah, gas for generators, dumpsters. Yes, I know Badge, and I do know what happened to his dog. I was there. You're right, Kathy. One person shouldn't have all that power, but it's that lady who's got all the power. She's running everything on Bob's behalf, or as with Bob as a partner. But she's the one who chose where it was going to be at, not Bob. Oh, thanks, Antoinette. So anyway, what else was I was started to talk about Badge. Yes, Badge was staying right behind my camper. The Bears are down. Oh no. I'm a diehard Bear fan, and I usually wear my Bears shirt, but I'm in Arizona. And Danny has a Bears shirt too. But I was starting to, I didn't want to change the subject again. Badge from Canada, his dog was, he came over to my he came over to my camper, and I was like, and he was all upset. And I go, what happened? What's the matter? And he said, she's gone. And I said, who's gone? And he said, Patch. And I go, where'd she go? Did she run away? I thought she ran away. That's what I thought happened. But gotta love Badge. You're right, Papa. But so what ended up happening was, he just told me that, it was an accident. It was just an accident. And it was something that, a freaky accident. And, that's how it went. But he was very upset. And at first I just thought he meant she ran away. But then he told me that, his dog had died. So, I mean, it's a sad thing. And I was just talking to him today before I pulled away from the campsite. So, it's going to take a while for him to get over it. I mean, I know it would take me, I would just be horrified if anything happened to Danny. I'm always so worried. And people wonder why I'm so worried about, why I won't let her off the leash or, I'm like, because she's just a puppy and she'll just take off and run, and she could get hurt. You sewed his jumpsuit? Wow. Thanks, Johnny. Thank you for the compliment. Oh, I'm not a Packers fan. Sorry, Antoinette. I'm not a Packers fan. Yeah, Kathy, I agree that, the details are not really that important. It's just an unfortunate accident. Yeah. Oh, Imperfect Lioness, when you're talking about Bob's gal pal, well, yeah, her and I are not good friends. If you watch my video, it went like I got 80,000 views on it. She was not very nice to me, nor was she very nice to Dana from Full Tiny House when at the WRTR last year. She was not very nice at all. Oh, yeah, you met. I met Pat. Yeah, Pat was laying underneath my camper here the other day while Badge was fixed. Well, the first week I was here, after Badge got here. I mean, I was the first one here, and there was nobody. I had no neighbors. And then Badge pulled up, and Neil pulled up. And first, when they first pulled up, I didn't know who they were, and then I saw who it was, and I'm like, oh yeah, get back here, I mean, I was fine being by myself, and having them here was great. Him and his wife and Neil, because they were in the back, and I knew, if I went to the main camp, my camper was safe, and there were a bunch of ATVers that were like going all over the place, not with our group, and they were creating dust and everything, but they were fine. They didn't hurt it, bother anybody. But yeah, when he was fixing my stairs, Patch was laying underneath my house, and Danny was inside the house. And Danny didn't know what was happening because, Patch took a sledgehammer, was banging, trying to fix my stair. And I thought, oh my gosh, my poor dog, she's probably scared to death. She didn't know what's happening, but she was okay. And then, of course, Patch was there making sure we were all okay. Yeah, there's a friendly rivalry where Bears and Packers are concerned. No, you know what, Kathy? She never apologized to me, ever. No, and she didn't apologize to Dana either. I mean, she practically outright called Dana a liar. Dana goes, she goes, you can't park here. Dana goes, I'm just turning around. I'm not parking. Oh, yes, you are. I'm like, really? The lady Dana from Full Tiny House was trying to go to the store. She wasn't trying to park. She was trying to go to the store. But, yeah, Neil is so sweet. Party hour, yeah, the party hour was a lot of fun last year, except for that guy who was doing. Now I think I had left, or I'd already left when that guy in the blue truck was doing wheelies, or not wheelies, donuts, and almost hit. I think Jerry and Scott's rig. He was like maybe intoxicated or whatever, and I knew who he was, but he sent me a nasty message that I actually took as a threat. And I totally blocked him. Michael, nobody has heard anything from RV Joey. A friend of mine, this other friend of mine told me that she did hear from Joey about a month ago. So, but she has not answered any of my text messages or emails, or I even messaged her on Facebook Messenger. I've gotten no response from her. So I don't know what else to do. I really had a lot of fun with Joey, and I was hoping that I could meet up with her while I was here. I was really looking forward to seeing her because I had been gone, and especially that I totally full time, and I thought we could hang out, we could camp a little bit. We had a lot of fun last year. We really did. It was a lot of fun. She is really, really funny. I just ate a salad, sorry. I think I'm getting heartburn. She was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. And those Crispies that she taught me how to make, I make them all the time. I don't ever even buy, I never buy taco shells at all anymore. I mean, not that I really bought them before, but now I will make the cheese crisps as a taco, but I just make it with the cheese. I don't put crumbled taco corn chips in it. I just make the cheese crisp and I bend it so it's, like a taco shell, and I'll put avocados in there, like chopped avocados with a little lemon juice on it, and a little onion and Tabasco. You put tomatoes in there too. It's just delicious, absolutely delicious. And go keto. Go keto. It's keto. I love those things. Hey, RV Desred. She changed her channel name to what? What did Joey change her? Her channel name is now Joey Claire. When did she do that? Because it wasn't like that the other day. Hi, Ron. Camo Dave. Well, hello. Hey, everybody. Camo Dave's in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to my chat. Thank you. That's a surprise that you joined. Thank you very much. Doxinator, are you here? Did you see that? Where you at, Docs? Hi, Ron. Mr. 10K, congratulations to Camo Dave. I noticed it last night, and I was going to write something, but I got distracted. Congratulations. Camo Dave has gotten and reached his 10,000 subscribers, his goal, one of his goals. So now he will get that plaque, right? You're going to get a plaque, Dave? Will Google give you a plaque or something? Hi, RV Deb's Journey. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Yes, Camo Dave's in the house, and he has reached his 10,000 subscribers as of yesterday, I believe. Congratulations. No, I am not Dave's remote reporter, but I think that he probably, when he sees whatever I do, because I'm usually I try to get my videos up right away that day. So when I do a video, and I get it out the same day, he's getting information from when he watches my video, or when the docs watches my video, they're getting information right away, not like 2 weeks later, or or a week later. I try to do my videos every day. So RV Devs, welcome. Now everybody remember, to go over to RV Devs Journey and subscribe to her new channel, RV Devs Journey, because her other channel got hijacked. So just look for the channel with the lower number of viewers, because now I think she's almost close to, 200 or so, maybe new ones. She got hacked or hijacked, Dave. And they're working on Google's working on getting her taken care of. Frugal RV Gal was helping her out, because she telling her who to talk to and how to do it or whatever, and helping her get through to Google, just like she did for Rusty when Rusty's channel got hijacked. Minivan Mike, hey guy, thanks for joining. If you don't use, I think you need to use like the double authenticating or whatever. That's what Deb was talking about the other day. No, Joey's name is Joey Claire. I knew that. That's how I have her in my phone book. That's probably why she Maybe she changed it just to her regular name because maybe she's not RVing anymore. So maybe that's why. Hi, Doris. Thanks for joining. Van Life Wannabe. Van Life Wannabe was here. Well, you must have seen my video. I was so glad that I got to actually meet her. She stopped by. She's, a new artist. She's a new van lifer, and she's so funny on her travels. And let me tell you something. She still has more videos that she's trying to put out on her journey. She went to the journey to Florida and all the way and on her way back. So she's been doing a lot of driving though. Thanks, Strongs, for putting up the link for Deb. Hi, Tanya. Yeah, that's really, it's just heartbreaking when that happens. Well, thanks, Antoinette. There are several, actually, there are a lot of women out here. Peter, you want an RV chick? That's funny. There are a lot of women out here RVing that live in their vans, live in their cars. Yeah, it's unbelievable because you never know. If in some cases, depending on, the era that you grew up in, but say you were a baby boomer mom, a domestic engineer, and you worked at home, if you get my drift, we'll say it politically correctly, because being a stay-at-home mom or dad is a very difficult job. If you had to pay somebody to do that job, it would cost you an arm and a leg to hire somebody to come in and do all that, what a stay-at-home parent does, mother or father. But anyway, so if you're a stay-at-home parent and you're not making an income of your own, more or less, so you just have the one income in your family, if God forbid something happens to your spouse, you're not getting his full Social Security check, or even, you might get, they don't even have pensions anymore. Most places don't even have pensions. Years ago they had pensions, but now they really don't have pensions. So it's kind of hard to live on $600 or $700 a month, because you're pretty much get like $600 a month if you've not paid any money into Social Security. They'll give you like $600 a month. What, can you live on that? But if you're getting your spouse's Social Security, you're only getting like a percentage of it. You're lucky if you get $1,000. I think you might get only 800 or something. It depends. Thank you. I got three or four moderators on here, and even I gotta say I'm really kind of surprised that Camo Dave came into the chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I watch yours and I try to comment. Sometimes I don't comment, or I just listen and I later on leave a note or have to watch it, the replay. But I was, thank you very much. And once again, congratulations, 10,000 viewers, subscribers. That's pretty cool. Lori's RV Life. Hey, welcome. Cheryl, welcome. Sally, welcome. There's no party tonight. That's why I'm doing the live feed. There's no party, and I'm in a campground. I'm at the RV park at the casino in Parker tonight. Thanks, Dave. It's up to $1,300 when you get Social Security. Oh, okay. So everybody gets a different amount, though. Team Camo, yeah. Oh, 67. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I started collecting at 62 because there's no way I was going to wait till I was 66, because all that money from 62 to 66, it's not a lot. And it will take you over 10 years to recuperate. If you wait and collect it later, I mean, there's the break-even point. It's just really crazy. You might as well just, if you can leave at 62 and you want to, and you don't need to have that salary, you're better off not letting them have that money. Take it now. Because what if I die before I'm 66? That's why I retire early. Yeah, Cheryl, you're 61. No, the van build is not over. Oh, yes, in time. You know what? I gave the notice like 15 minutes before, so that might be why you didn't see it. Because I just decided to, I told my doxinator, I said I'm gonna try to do a live feed if I can get my camper set up at the new location, because I'll have internet, and if I can get online, I will go ahead and do a chat because I haven't done one in several months. And so then I just said I only had like 15 minutes to send out a notice, so I apologize. Thanks for the thumbs up. Janice is 67. And if you're going to wait to collect, you're getting an extra 8% from Social Security if you wait. Yeah, I did too, James. I started at 62. Holly, you filed last week? Good for you. Yeah, the van build is going to go for another week, I think, till the 21st. But it will not be. There will not be a van build at Thanksgiving. But that's when you should go to the Boondockers Bash at Dome Rock in Quartzsite. Yeah, in fact, the gentleman who runs that, I want to say his name's Jimmy. He was just at my camper this morning. Him and Heat Seeker Bus and another gentleman stopped at my camper when I was hooking it up to move locations. They were on doing an e-bike ride. There was 3 of them on the e-bike ride today. That's the only people who did it. But they stopped by when they were going to see Badge, and they stopped at my camper. So Jimmy's the one who is. You can go to Boondockers and Free Camping or something. It's on Facebook, and he runs that website also. I can see what the name of it is. It's like Boondockers and Free Camping or something like that. I belong to the website. So if you go there, if I can find it. Boondocking and Free Camping USA. Boondocking and Free Camping USA. You go onto that page on Facebook. He's the gentleman who's running the Boondockers Bash. Yeah, and that should be fun at Dome Rock. And they're going to have Thanksgiving dinner. Everything goes by fast. Everything sneaks up on you, especially old age. Let's see. What did I miss? Hitting on the hostess is strictly forbidden. Who was hitting on me? Did you take care of him? I don't like bad language. I don't like anybody if people are being disrespectful to me. So Craig knows exactly what can be said and what can't be said, But all of my service geezers have to be vetted. Who's Moses? Butterfly Gypsy, she did a video today, and I didn't get to watch the whole thing, about setting the record straight, but I haven't really been following her that much. All I know is that she's had some problems with her rig and she was trying to get here. But that's all, that's all I knew about what was going on with her. Hey, next page. Thanks for joining. Eddie, thank you for coming in the room, Eddie. Lori. Well, if you wait, you can work after 66 and still, or 67, depending on what your age, what year you were born, and get Social Security and your paycheck after a certain point. Like next year, I can go back to work if I want and get a salary. But right now, I am collecting Social Security, so I cannot work full time, and I can only make so much money a month and so much money a year. You can't make more than, but that's no worry because I really don't make any money. I don't know if CC. I was gonna make a phone call today to find out about CC's van. I do know that they went to go look at a van, and I didn't get the final outcome on that, whether they did purchase that van or not for her. So I really don't have that information yet. You know, I do the buzz, but I don't get all the insider stuff. I wish I did. Hey, Kev, C, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hey, Rob. Yeah, totally Kathy rocks. I used to get up as early as I could. I used to get up early and try to get in Kathy's devotions in the morning, but I am just not an early riser. It's been very difficult. Oh, did you release the one with, hi, Kimberly? Did you release the Ranger Josh tape? Okay, everybody, we did and thanks Strong for putting RV Deb's channel up there again. When we were at Cece's doing okay. She's got more stuff down than she had before, like personal belongings. But as far as I know, they were going to get a van that needed work, so I don't know. That's probably what they're doing right now. I don't know that she's actually got it yet. But what was that other question that somebody just asked me? Ranger Josh. Okay, so if you watch Papa Texas channel, when we were at Lollapalooza, we did a hot sauce taste test. Well, I was one of the people who did the hot, and I like hot sauce, so I think people were kind of surprised that I was one of the winners. It was me and Chad, and I forgot who the other person was, but three of us were able to. I mean, I tasted all three of the hot sauces, and I think I had seconds on two of them because they were so good. But then Ranger Josh came, and he was the coolest guy. He was the main ranger for the park that we were at, and you got to go watch Papa's video of the hot sauce challenge or taste test and watch Ranger Josh, because I can't wait to go see the video, because this guy, he knows his hot sauce, and I guess he reviews hot sauce and he orders it, and he's like a connoisseur of hot sauce, and he was really knowledgeable. It was really kind of cool that the ranger actually stopped and took part in our hot sauce taste test challenge. So the video's out. Both, I knew the one was out. I watched that. Thank you for liking the buzz, Teresa. Is there a link for Boondockers Bash? You can, if you Google it, I'm not Google it. Go to Facebook and search Boondockers Bash, and you'll be able to get the place for it. And you'll be able to get the page for it. There is a separate page for Boondockers Bash on Facebook. Thanks, Docs. I just saw that. Cheryl, you don't know why you didn't get the van from Bob? Oh, good, Tanya. You saw the yeah, we tried all three, me, Chad, and Rex. Oh, no, Rex. Did Rex? Rex was the first one out. He's the first one to drink water or something. Dome Rock. Yes, it's a Dome Rock in Quartzsite. Yes, I had a great time with Aja over at the party and everything. I'm not parked by her though this year, by the Vanville with them because they're like down in this valley. And I was here early and I was already parked where I was at. And I was gonna go park up in the regular area, Jamie's area that he had sectioned off. But then they kept, when I saw them, they were parked at the other end of the street when you first come in. They were like, come on and join us, Aja's like, come on, move down here. But they're kind of like in this little valley, and I'm pulling a trailer. It's a little different. And I know, like, my friend Ed, he got down there with the trailer with his razor and his he has an expedition, I think, or a navigator. But I just didn't want to take a chance, especially if it rains. I don't want to get stuck down there. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah. So in fact, today I was going to go move over there, but then I said, no, you know what? I'm just going to go take care of my tanks and everything, and I'll go back over there after the rain. Uh-oh, I lost you. Uh-oh, did I lose you? I lost you. Where's it at? Uh-oh, are you there? I lost you for a minute. It's like my whole screen went blank. Sorry, you guys. Hi, Molly McGregor from Illinois. I'm still there. Yeah, I'm here. I couldn't see you guys, though. And totally Kathy's here, and Camo Dave was here, and of course my Doxinator's here, and Papa's here, and oh gosh, a lot of good people on this chat tonight. Thank you very much for joining. Actually, 94 people. Wow. We've been on for an hour. Oh, yours went black also, but had volume. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay, Kathy, I bought, all right, the Bears scored a touchdown. I'm not watching the game because I'm talking here, but maybe I should go put my Bears shirt on. Chicago Bear down, Chicago Bears. Da 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 da. I used to go to have season tickets for the Bears game years ago, but the bath bombs, I still have them. I haven't been home yet. I remember I bought them for my granddaughters. I hope they're not watching. Oh, I think I put this was not suitable for kids, so I don't think my granddaughter could get in on it. Haha, I was smart on that one because I wasn't sure what we were going to talk about. But yeah, the bath bombs that I bought for my granddaughter, for my two granddaughters, because they like to, they take baths and they like bath bombs. They like bubbles and stuff like that. So I got them, and I don't have a bathtub, but I got the shower steamers from you, and I haven't used them, but I'm going to give those to them for Christmas also. Those are Christmas presents. Hey, hike with me. Did you just join the room? I didn't see you before. Did you just come in? Hey, Carol. Thank you for joining. I saw your message, your comments on my videos. Thank you for coming in. Hope everything's going well at your end of Arizona. Thanks for joining Hike with Me. So if you've never been to a van build, good, I'm glad you're good. How's your mom? Carla was getting her solar fixed by Ren. Ren was doing her solar. So what I was going to say, if you've never been to the van build, I think you would probably really like it more than you would like the RTR, actually. because one, it's not as crowded, and oh, you're welcome, Carol. Oh, Tanya, you missed meeting Hike with me at Lollapalooza? She was there the whole time. Were you parked in a different area? I bet you miss Carla, Christopher. She was so funny. She was at the dance party last night with her cane, and she had her chin rested on her cane, and then she was dancing with her arms like this. I wish I would have got it on video. I was going to get it on video, but then I was like, nah, I better, better not. Oh, I hope your cataract surgery goes well. They did do a great job, Hike with me. Yes, Rob. Rob asked me if I'm still thinking about getting a ham radio license, and I am thinking about it. I just got to get my stuff together to actually sit down and take the class or find out where a class is. But I have a CB in my car, and you never know when, like out here, we have no signal. And what if you can't get a phone call out? And I've been in the boonies before, driving on like way out in the middle of nowhere in Texas, especially. That's the time I had all those buffalo that I saw, which was really a cool thing. But you can't get a signal. But if you have CB, there's usually some farmer or somebody who has their CB on. And you can go on Channel 9, which is emergency channel for law enforcement. And somebody monitors that channel. I think they still do. But you can get help. Other than that, if you have no cell signal, you can't get any help. But at least with the CB or with the ham radio, you can. But the ham radio goes even further, and you can talk to people all over the place. And I think I'd like to try that. You're right, Christopher Travels. Every Nomad should have a CB, but they don't. And even when Carla was dancing. It was funny. You had to see her with the cane like this, and then her arms are going like this on the side, but she was standing in one place, just her arms were moving. And she's she's shorter than me. That's pretty short. Sorry, Carla. But well, CB, you don't need a license for CB. CB, you could just buy a CB radio. But for a ham radio, you need to have a license. I have a tow behind, self-contained trailer. Well, you don't need a license for a CB, but you do need a license for a ham radio. A ham radio is different. So that's different. I just got a hello and great. I just got a message from Deb's Van Adventure. Sorry. Yeah, CB, a regular CB you do not, but a ham radio you do need to have a license, right? Rob. Okay, so I was starting to say about the RTR versus the van build. I would go to the van build. I'll go to the van build again. I'll do it again and again and again because it's not redundant. I mean, that people are coming here, but it's camaraderie. You're working together to get somebody else on the road. You're working together to get somebody else to have shelter, to be able to survive, and But at the RTR, it's like sometimes I keep hearing the same people talk over and over again, and it's really, it's not anymore. I can watch their video, But like I said, I went last year because I wanted to meet Robin. I wanted to meet her in person. I talked to her on the internet, or I talked to her on YouTube and on her videos, but to actually meet her in person, I just wanted to meet her in person. And And the first time I went because I wanted to meet Carolyn because I was following her, but that's not, I don't follow her anymore. I do watch some of her videos. I did watch her doing the Pacific Crest Trail, but not all of them, but a lot of them. 100 lurkers. Oh, mine says 94. Thanks, Docs. Maybe I missed it. Maybe yours says 100, but yeah, 100. I don't think I've had that many people on a live chat before. Thank you. I could use the thumbs up. Any handle? Oh, your handle is Southern Sweet Pea, Dink? That's cool. Huh. I know what my handle used to be on a CB years ago. I won't say it though. But now it would be RV Rebel Girl. Or just Rebel Girl. I would use that. Yes, hike with me. There are some cool peoples here. There is. I mean, it was like, wow. A technical license. You have to pass pretty easy written test for your first license. That's what Rob Q was telling me. And he sent me some information before about it. Teresa, you'd be box-headed cow? Thank you, Molly, for giving me a thumbs up before you came in the room. Okay, passing time. You can do it later, too. That's fine. Or you can do it now and then come back so you don't forget. Haha. Hit the... Catman. That's cool. Oh, Christopher, are you going to sew your curtains or something? Papa Texas, Kevin C. Kev C is a new subscriber to your channel. Hi, we're the Smiths from Oregon. You see, I know your channel. Welcome. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Dog Lover. Thanks, RV. RV Quilt Quest. Hi. Thank you for joining. Oh, 100. Oh my gosh, I got 100. Woohoo, woohoo. 100 people in the room. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Docs. My Doxinator and my 3 Doxinators, Papa Texas, Strong's Adventure, but the main Dox is Craig, the Doxinator. That's actually what he calls his wrench now, which is, I think, is so cool. Very good friend. I love watching your channel too. I can't watch everybody though, but what I do is, when I just want to, hike with me 100. What I wanted to tell you was when I was talking about RV Deb the other day and how she needed not only to get the 1,000 subscribers, but to also get 4,000. I said, watch minutes. I meant hours. I'm sorry. I went back and pinned it so that you knew it's 4,000 hours. So it takes a while, So if you notice that it's kind of hard to know if your friends have the 4,000 hours yet to be monetized, if they have those 4,000 hours. But, it takes a while to get those. And actually, whenever you do, I think a live chat helps you because if you get an hour, like we just had an hour of live chat, so I don't know how that works. Where am I from? Sally in Illinois. I am from, let's see, how many, I lived in Chicago by White Sox Park, 3 blocks on 29th and Wells from White Sox Park. And I lived in Melrose Park, unincorporated, in North Lake, Illinois. And then after I got married, my son's dad, I lived in Downers Grove, Westmont area. And then I moved to Florida, and I mean, actually, when I first started working for a police department, I worked in North Lake, Illinois, because I moved back to North Lake, right in North Lake Melrose Park area. But then I moved to Florida, and when I came back from Florida after I retired, I moved back. I lived in Aurora, Naperville, Aurora, right at the borderline. It's like Naperville, Aurora line by Fox Valley Mall. And now my permanent address is in Naperville when I'm not on the road. But I have my own apartment anymore. I'm officially a senior citizen, and I can live, and that means that, my son, who I love very much, and his family. Oak Park. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know where Oak Park is. In fact, I think Wandering Jimmy was living around Oak Park, or Oak Park River Forest, actually. Breaker, breaker, 19, breaker, breaker, 19. You copy? Yep. I got a Smoky on my back door. You know what? It takes a little time to get more people on your page, Who gets 4,000 a month? You make 4,000 a month, Papa, Texas? I'm lucky I get a check. You're from the boot in Italy. That's why you wear boots. Yes, and actually my family heritage is from the boot. My family is from Calabria and Rome. Abruzia. So Abruzzes and Calabrese that's the Italian that I am. And my family is from Italy. My grandparents were all born in Italy. And when my grandma came here, she came here with babies. My dad's mom, she came here with already having children. My grandpa had been here for a couple months. And when they came over here to the United States, you couldn't come over here unless you had a sponsor. So an American person with good standing had to sponsor you to come to the United States and take responsibility and vouch that you would have a job and you would have housing and that you wouldn't be a burden on America, on the United States of America, or on the county or on the state. You wouldn't be a burden to the USA. Yeah. Or they would deport you. And you had to learn the language. So my mom's mom, she spoke broken English. She didn't really learn. But my dad's side of the family, my dad's mom, she actually, when she took her youngest boy to school, my dad's mother had 12 children that lived, but she was pregnant 20 times. She had 20 pregnancies. So, the youngest boy, she brought him to kindergarten. When he went to kindergarten, she went to school to learn to be a citizen, which was kind of funny. And she said, no more Italian. We speak American in the house. So all the kids spoke English. 10-9 means repeat, yes. 10-9 repeat. But that's like at least 10-4 is okay, yeah. 10-10 is dinner. 10-8 means I'm back in service. But that's cop talk. But not every state has the same 10 codes. Like Illinois had different 10 codes than Florida. Yeah. So Papa, Texas, let me get back here. Okay, Ron, you have 50 subs. Ron Daryl's Adventures. You have 50 subs? Let's see. Got one more now. I just subbed. Did you get that? And you know what? And I watch a lot of channels because of my. I'm a little behind here. I watch a lot of channels because of the buzz. I watch a lot of videos. And I try to find new channels, you know. Both my grandmothers were born in Italy. Both my grandfathers were born in Italy. Thanks, Kevin C. You have a good night, too. Thank you for joining. What did you say? Did you say a bad word? My grandmother was only 4'11". No kidding, yeah. The one with all the pregnancies and all the kids. She had. Oh, we went down to 89, but that's okay. Who's eating steaks? Thanks, totally, Kathy. Thanks for coming in my chat room. I really appreciate it. And I think Camo Dave left, but Camo Dave, thanks for coming in. Make sure you tell him, Docs. Thanks, Pup Camper. Good night. Thank you. Bye, Kath. Well, we have been on for an hour and 22 minutes. You guys are awesome. You really are. I'm so glad that I did this. I have mentioned you in the buzz, Papa. Haven't I? I'm sure I did. Because I talked about you at Lollapalooza. I must have. And I talked about your challenge. And I said to watch for the challenge. I talked about the challenge in my buzz. And I wasn't going to give anything away, that they had to go to your channel and watch for it. I'm actually in a campground, so I don't even have to turn on the generator. Didn't get a hi to a fellow Chicago suburban. Hey, Laura. Laura, are you a Chicago girl? Suburban girl? What suburb? Thanks for coming. What's the buzz? The buzz is when I do my channel and I put when I do my channel on Mondays and on Wednesdays and Sundays, I do a little program called The Buzz where I talk about other YouTubers and I try to update people on maybe new channels. So a couple of the new channels that I brought to light were Deb's Van Adventure, the college van, the young man who is living in this van at college. I look forward to meeting you too, Ninth Element. Van Life Wannabe. There were several other people. And then I talk about YouTubers that we all know, you know, that different things that are happening, like the people that came to the van build. I mentioned that Caravan Carolyn's here. She got here the other day. I haven't seen her yet because now I moved, though. And so I don't know, get a chance to see her. But I would have liked to have seen her. But because I don't think I've seen her since last year after the RTR. That's the last time because I left town. I don't think I saw her after that, except for watching her videos, because I watch her videos. And she was one of the people that I followed to begin with when I came to the RTR. I was, you know, that was one of the main people I wanted to see was Caravan Carolyn, because we were both in law enforcement and both retired. And she was living the life that I wanted to live, and and that's when I met all the other people in the tribe, and I had the great opportunity to travel with a lot of the tribe through Washington and Oregon, and I met up with them in Washington with full tiny house. Day and I camped with them in Florida and in Arizona and in Washington and Oregon, and on my way up there. So I had a really great time with them. I camped with Aja, Wandering Jimmy. Jimmy and I had lunch in Chicago when he went home for his back surgery. So yeah, I met a lot of great people. A lot of great people. I'm very grateful to have met the people I have. And then knowing other people from YouTube, watching them, like totally Kathy, I stopped and visited her on my travels on my way to Washington. And it was great. I got to park right out in front of her house. And RV Deb's Journey, I got to park at the community park behind her house. So what I do with the buzz is I will update people. It's kind of like a what's happening in the RV world or Entertainment Tonight. I don't know, what do you guys think it is? It's kind of like it's what's the buzz in the RV world. YouTube RVers. And actually, you remember, yes, passing time. I remember you also from last year's Lollapalooza, because you had just gotten your new RV. And you bought Kevin's RV, didn't you? Okay, Strongs. Thank you, Billy. So, yeah, Hobotech's going to have a great get-together. Well, thanks, Cheryl. And RV Joey's channel, she's funny. She was a lot of fun to camp with, really. Hi, Arizona Mark. I will not be in Arizona during RTR. I was at Camp Hobotech last year. Billy will be back. Hike with me. He just said he went and said he'll be right back if we're still on. But I don't know if we'll still be on, because we've been on for an hour and a half. But I'm not planning to be in the desert like I was last year. Last year I was here January and February and March, I think. And then, well, actually March I went to Florida for a reunion. But so I'm really not planning on being here for the winter. I'm going to actually plan on going to Florida. And I'm hopefully going to meet up with Full Tiny House in Florida and some other people that are going to be in Florida. Mike and Stephanie from Van Life Sheldon Travels. I think they're going to be in Florida also. Those are tentative. You never know, things could change. I mean, I could change and say, oh, I'm coming back to Arizona. It just depends on what happens after I go home. I'm going to go back to Illinois after Thanksgiving. I'm going to go see my sister for Thanksgiving. As long as I'm here, I'm going to go to Vegas and see her for Thanksgiving and her family, because I can't make it back to Chicago for Thanksgiving anyway. And my son will be in Arizona for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to see her for go see them for Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving, my sister for Thanksgiving. Then I'm going to drive to Illinois and go back to Chicago for my big family Christmas party, the early part of December. So then I'm going to just leave town. I won't stay for Christmas. I'll just go back on the road and start heading to the warmer weather, because my RV can't handle the Chicago weather. It's just too cold. And Danny will freeze. She's only 5 pounds. Just think, how long does it take for 5 pounds of ground beef to freeze? Not very long. We don't want Danny freezing. Well, that's good, Ron. Your video tells you how you can go become a nomad for cheap, whether you be full-time or part-time. What? We see that you are fake now. We wrote out our opinion and we're not allowed to post our opinion. And so we are saying that this thread is what? Who are you? All your heart. This thread is what? Is a what? Where's my doxinator? Bye. Did you guys see that? Sorry. Next page, PJ. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining. You want us to stop by the bird bar at Flamingo? Oh, at the Flamingo. Okay. When I go to Las Vegas? No, the Flamingo's in old Las Vegas, isn't it? Oh, thank you. You got that other message. That other one that I got. I don't know what that person is doing. Yeah, thank you. I don't know, Teresa. Weird folks is right, Ron. That's why I have the Doxinator and Papa Texas and Billy Strong's Adventure. Yeah, troll's got a troll. Yes, my snail mail address, my P.O. box is still current, and I'll be back in Illinois the second week of December. Yes. Yeah, when the trolls come out, like at a certain time, Craig? Thanks, hike with me. I think they got it this time, but I will add you for next time in case because sometimes everybody can't be here, and I appreciate all the help. I just happened to notice that guy write something, and that Craig had already zapped him a couple of times. Yeah, I know they should have at least made sense, but Teresa, you don't like the responsibility of. I was RV Joey's wrench. We did a live chat, and it was funny because I was zapping people, and she's like, "Oh no, that one's all right." I was like, "Okay," I just didn't want anybody to be rude. But I guess they weren't being rude. She was okay with it with some of the things. I don't know what that means. I don't know where she's at, but she is funny. Shake your head, yeah. Christopher, how was your ride home? I miss Joey too, Carol. But now I heard she's got a new channel name. So I don't know if she just changed the name of her channel or if it's a totally new channel. Yeah, I pray she's happy too. Oh, you have a new solar panel. Hmm. You're out of battery? Okay. Thanks, Craig. If you have to go, I understand. Oh, congratulations, YouTube. Your comment got something. I don't know what that was. So I think I could there used to be a way I could add a wrench when I was right in the screen, but I don't know how to do that. Now I don't know why I can't do that. I'll have to wait and do it next time. The dox is down. Oh no. Thanks, Craig. Okay, New Normatic is waiting for me in Florida. I'll be seeing you. I knew there was another person that was in Florida. New Normatic is in Steven is in Florida. Yeah, you love the mods. Papa Texas, it's you. I think Chris's phone went dead. His battery went dead. And I can't add anybody because I don't know how to add them when I'm already in the chat. So I can't add Carol, even I'll have to add her later on. Energy to the Doxinator. That's funny. Well, it's starting to get late here, and it's like almost 9 o'clock. What do you guys think? Think it's time to go? Oh, you're back. Thanks. Yeah, he's there already. He showed a picture. I don't know where he was at. And you know who else is in Florida is Stacy from Stacy's RV Life. Do you remember Stacy? She's like the cutest little thing, but she looks like she's like a teenager, but she's not. She's older. She has grown children. But anyway, she's in Florida. 9:52 in Illinois. Yeah, 8:53 here, 8:52 here. Pennsylvania, it's almost 11, huh, JoJo? Hey, you're hanging in there, JoJo. You've been here the whole time. Thank you so much. I don't know. I can't believe all the people. Good for you, RV Quilt, that you let it go natural. I did too. And thanks, Hike with me. Have a great night. Thanks for joining. Who's sleeping in her car? Caravan Carolyn is supposed to be sleeping. I heard she's supposed to be sleeping in her car at the Vanville. That's what she said when she was on her way here. Stacy, Tanya, yes, you've been watching Stacy. So I camped with Stacy in Hobotech. Last year at the Pyromatic in Havasu when they had all the fireworks and everything. Oh, they were so much fun. I had a great time with them. Yeah, but now she's in Florida too. She just got to Jacksonville. Thank you for liking my hair. Thanks, Teresa. Oh, I love cutting hair. I need a haircut. It's not curled right now, so my ends are kind of shabby, but you know what? I'm just going to let them stay shabby because if I cut it, right now I just washed it and let it go. I didn't even curl it because I went to, but this is all, you can see, it's all natural. I don't have any roots, like black roots or anything. It's my gray hair. I won't say gray, platinum, natural platinum. I wish I could, it could be all over. No, she didn't sell her house to sleep in her Prius. She only sleeping in her Prius for the van bill. She still has her mobile park model. She just came for the van bill. And she meeting up with the tribe for the van bill. Yeah. Well, thanks, Cheryl. We try not to be negative. And even my buzz, when I do the buzz, that little program I do, I try to do a positive program on the buzz, and boost other RVers and boost YouTubers and promote their channels. And you know, there's no reason to be. I don't want to be negative. Um, I'm not saying that. I have my moments where I get aggravated and I just want to rant. If something aggravates me, but I just have to say no. There's no sense in it. Why waste all that energy on it? What is that serenity prayer? I mean, I'm pretty much into prayer. Accept the things you can't. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yeah, I got to keep telling myself that all the time. Got to know. Not to fight. You choose your battles wisely. I had a sergeant tell me that once. Choose your battles wisely. It's a good lesson. Billy rants. Which Billy? Oh, thanks, Ninth Element. Oh, thanks, Ronald from Iowa. That's so sweet. Really sweet. Oh, thanks, Papa. I was constantly going to that shower, wasn't I? Thanks, Cheryl, for watching the buzz. Yeah, I just had to go to the shower here. I mean, and I have a shower in my camper, but it's small, and the walls are made of the same material that the walls in the rest of my camper are made out of, and I'm like, I think eventually that those walls are going to rot or something if they get wet. So I have a shower liner around the wall so that it goes all the way around me, and so that the water doesn't hit the walls or my little sink that I have. So it's kind of a tight spot, but I try to go not to shower in the rig because I say if I'm going to go, I might as well just go somewhere else. And this way I don't have to worry about dumping my gray tank because the shower water fills up the gray tank. And with my long hair, it takes a while to get all that soap out of it. So I might as well just go pay for a shower. This way I don't have to worry about dumping the gray tank with the water, heating up the water with the propane, using the propane to heat up the water, and having to refill the water because my camper only holds 20 gallons of water. I'd rather just keep the water for toilet flushing and dishwashing. Yeah, and even and I carry bottled water to cook with. So oh, Cheryl, you're asking Bob for help? Well, I hear they're very picky who they help. It'll be fine, Molly. Just let it grow out. And if you can also use purple shampoo, they make like a purple shampoo, so so your hair doesn't get that dull look. You can brighten it up. And I'll use that like twice a month, maybe, if I remember. I gotta remember to do it, but you know, I have a real toilet. You know what? A lot of people don't get a ring on their booty from the bucket. they put either, they get a bucket, but they put a toilet seat on there, or you get one of those spongy things that you use in the noodles, one of those noodles that you take in the swimming pool, and then you put a slice the noodle, cut the noodle, and then put it around the rim of the bucket, and then tape it, and then you've got a noodle toilet. It's a noodle bucket, a noodle pooper, a pooper noodle, a pooper noodle. You know, you just sit on the noodle, and it's cushiony. It's very soft. I know that sounds like, what a shitty subject, huh? Literally. No suction. I have a toilet. Oh yeah, I bet you RV quilt, if you have blue eyes, yeah, your blue eyes would show up better. I have brown eyes, but I wear blue contacts. I don't have contacts on today, but I wear blue contacts. I actually like to wear green contacts. I really love green contacts. Your gray hair looks like Christmas tinsel. That's funny. Yeah, the ninth element, though. Noodle makes it more comfortable. Do it, do it, do it. Haha. There it is. Billy's back. Billy Strong's back. What breakdown? His motorcycle broke down? Yep, Strong's back. Okay, Papa, thank you. Love you too. Thank you for coming in the chat. Thanks for helping out. Oh, in Laredo, Texas. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My hair doesn't mat up. I don't have any problem with it. I just use, I've actually used White Rain. I like White Rain, coconut White Rain. I use that a lot. It's cheap too. It's only $1. I used to be a cosmetologist. A lot of that stuff, a lot of those shampoos are gimmicks. So I'll use White Rain or Suave. But you know what's really the best conditioner for your hair, believe it or not, is just white vinegar in water. Because the vinegar closes the cuticle of your hair and makes it, before my hair went gray, I used to have really shiny black hair. And everybody used to say, oh my God, your hair's so shiny. It's because I used vinegar and water to rinse it with. Because back then we couldn't afford cream rinse or conditioner. We washed our hair with shampoo and then rinsed it with vinegar and water. And actually in my beauty shop, after I gave somebody a perm, and did the neutralizer when I took the rods out and everything and rinsed it out, I would spritz their hair with vinegar and water because it closes up the cuticle and your hair doesn't look frizzy or anything. It looks really shiny. It's very nice. Bye, Papa. Yeah, no, Papa left. The vaccinator didn't leave. He came back. Oh, you're going to bounce? Okay, thanks, Craig. Thank you very much. I know it went pretty long, but thank you. So the only one that's here is Billy Strong. That's okay. Well, it's like an hour and 50 minutes we've been on almost 2 hours. Good night, Christopher. Thank you so much. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Yeah, I like Pantene also. I use Pantene sometimes too. I use Pantene as well. Or Tresemme. I use Tresemme also. Well, I hope Rex gets his rig back up. Okay. You know what, everybody? I think that we probably should call it here. Um, it's going on 2 hours. Goodness gracious, we've been on the chat 2 hours, and the room's had at least between 70 and 100 people in it. That's really awesome. I thank you very much. Good night, Chris. Yeah, when a Harley breaks down, it's expensive. Okay, Janice, thank you for coming. New Nomadic, thank you. Rex is the Texas Lone Star Ranger. He drives, he travels around for diabetes, for the American Diabetes Association. And he was at Lollapalooza with us. And he does it in honor of his son who passed away from diabetes. He's a really good guy. Thanks, Molly McGregor. Good night. Stay warm over there in Illinois, okay? Oh, the clutch is broken. Wow. Lone Star Rider, yes. Thanks, Ninth Element. Okay, everybody. It's just about 2 hours, so I think we're going to go ahead and go. Okay? Good night, Tanya. Pamela. Thank you. Twin Sparrow. Molly McGregor. Papa Texas, thank you. Doxinator, thank you. Billy Strongs, thank you. Rhonda, thank you. I know you're gone probably already, but thank you. State News Service, Cheryl, Faye. Oh, hey Faye, we're just ending the chat. Ron, thank you. Jen, thank you. Dink. Arizona Mark. Arizona Mark. I'm not going to Florida yet, but Danny's sleeping right here, hiding her head in there. She's like, up, you woke me up again, Mom. Say bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Blow kisses. Mwah. Mwah. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night, Mike. Good night, Cheryl, Chad, Ron, Papa. Thank you so much for being a wrench. Thank you, Billy Strong, for being a wrench. Good night, everybody. You too, Billy. Hey, everybody. See you later. Mwah. Safe travels. Stay warm if you're in cold weather. And I'll try to do another live chat soon. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.